We're holding this workshop to explore the impact of the new media, and the internet in particular, on broadcast stations. We hope to explore, among other issues, to what extent new media are contributing to meeting the needs that broadcasting stations have traditionally met.
On May 21st, officials from the FCC and 14 panel members hailing from different media and broadcast-related organizations and companies met at Stanford University to contribute to the ongoing debate on media ownership. The discussion focused on questions about how the increasing proliferation of online media affects the FCC's responsibility to regulate media ownership.
When I saw the topic for today, I was a little confused because out here in Silicon Valley, it was a surprise to be reminded that media can still be owned.
I'm grateful to share some of the opportunities of the Los Angeles Times experience and offer some observations and recommendations about existing FCC regulations and the need to ensure that government intervention does not further hinder media operations and innovation given the current environment of rapid economic change and huge technological change.
There are all these voids in the community. I mean, there's 1 million Filipinos between Sacramento and here in the Bay Area. They don't have one single channel of free content. There's about 500,000 South Asians. There's no channel for them. Guess what? When you own 25 stations and you don't have enough boots on the ground here locally, they just put on the same homogenized content that they get from all parts of the country. They just put filler in, and they're not covering the community.
The public came out to voice their opinions. 15 speakers pled with the FCC to stop the deregulation of media and protect the public's right to equal access to diverse media content.
I really do not feel that I've gotten an increasing diversity in views, even though I do have a larger diversity of sources.
By allowing these media companies to get even bigger, you're putting reporting further at risk. The public has lost hundreds of journalism jobs in the Bay Area alone, according to the Newspaper Guild today.
We believe in the end, cuts and consolidations are not going to be the answer to the problems of the news business. We think it probably has a lot to do with the reinvestment in journalism, and we hope the FCC agrees with us there.
Among the speakers were Media Center staff Annie Folger, Becca Fisher, and Becky Saunders.
Community media centers and PEG channels help fill the need for strong, independent local media. PEG channels are devoted to localism and diversity. Community media centers and PEG channels deserve to be protected and supported.
The inordinate amount of media sources out there creates an illusion of access and diversity while content is becoming more narrow and regulated. As the number of channels and media options have grown over the past 20 years, the number of media owners has inversely dropped.
We have an excellent studio training program whereby we empower people from the community to learn all the roles necessary to produce their own TV show.
We want to explore what broadcasters can do or are.
The FCC staff said there would be subsequent meetings on the topic, though they did not say when. Due to the impending merger between NBC and Comcast, two of the major media conglomerates, and new media such as blogging and online video, media ownership is becoming, as it always was for some, an intense debate.
Local broadcasters can absolutely be a part of that, and in the end, the consumer is who's going to win.
What we're doing today is at the core of why folks were granted FCC licenses in the first place, serving the needs of the community, telling the stories that need to be told.